What is going on, members of the Shy Guys Squad? My name is Dan, otherwise known as Danekii, and welcome back to another Pokemon Sun and Moon Citra quality Wi-Fi battle. Today we are taking on Nicolette, which I found from one of the Discord servers that I am in, being either Jack's, Leo's, or my own. But if you guys want to join my Discord server, there will be a link in the description down below. Be sure to join that if you ever want to have the chance to be on the opposing side of this here Wi-Fi Battle thingamajigger. Also, if you guys enjoy, be sure to leave a like, as your support is greatly appreciated. And comment down below, let me know what you thought of the battle. And with that, let's get a look at the teams. I'm using my RU team consisting of Dodrio, Flygon, Mega Audino, Bronzong, Jellicent, and Hitmonchan. Sorry, I'm taking a breather. I've been talking a lot today, so with that being said though, Mega Audino, yes, I know unreleased Megas are considered OU, but Audino belongs nowhere else but the lowest tier possible, so right now it's RU. And my opponent today has brought a Incineroar, Claydol, Araquanid, Bronzong, Gardevoir, and a Gourgeist, which I'm assuming is the Sai Super from what I remember. But with that being said, let's check out how this battle went, you guys. So, there we go. Oh, that's a nice remembering for me. But here I go off and lead off with my Dodrio. It's sped up a little bit faster than usual, but I felt like it was kind of necessary for this battle. As she leads off with an Incineroar called Great, so that's kind of cool. She's going to withdraw that though and swap fast as hell into Attack Heli, which is the Bronzong. And I'm going to go for a return here and get some decent damage off, honestly. This is not so bulky Bronzong that in front of me. It does have leftovers, but considering that damage, I did at least like 20, maybe 29% or something like that. So I did a good chunk, so I'm going to click knockoff here, and that is going to do a fat chunk to this here Bronzong. And what's going to happen next is it's going to click Trick Room. And considering that, you know, it's at its verge of death, I'm going to make a hard swap right here into my Jellicent, expecting the explosion, because I was like, don't kill me. And he does indeed go for that explosion, and I predict that correctly, so I do dodge any sort of damage from that. So Bronzong, a threat eliminated. But I am currently in with my Scarfer, which is also in Trick Room, so it isn't very helpful. And he, or she, has a Frisk on the Gourgeist. Now they know that I am a... Now they know I am a Scarf Jellicent, so I have to swap into my Specs Flygon here and take a Seed Bomb, which I do take it. I can take another one. Pretty okay. As my opponent chooses to go for Shadow Sneak for some reason, even though Trick Room was up. But I'm going to go for Fire Blast right here, and that's going to do about 80%. And my opponent is going to withdraw here because they don't want to lose their Gourgeist yet. I'm just going to click another Specs Fire Blast and do some major damage. Well, not really major. This thing is really specially defensive. It takes that like a champ, and I have to withdraw because I can't click again because I'll probably die. So I go into Larry, the Mega Audino here. Psyshock goes off from the Claydol, and I take that like an absolute champion. And soon you guys are about to see something pretty interesting. So Just Jack comes in. Shout out to Just Weavile, as his face is on this beautiful Araquanid. But I'm gonna go for the Mega Evolution now, and look at Larry being nice and adorable and all that kinds of stuff. Now I'm gonna click Calm Mind here because, you know, it's the only thing Audino is capable of doing apparently. Like, just, you know, keeping that Calm Mind from last game. 6 Calm Minds and yell at your opponent like they're nothing. But probably should have tried an offensive Audino set. I feel like that would have got. I think an offensive Audino set would have been a lot better. As my opponent here is going to click Liquidation, and that is going to do a lot of damage. Sorry about that little click. I got myself a drink. But, Larry, of course, got critted. Physical defensive Audino always gets critted. I mean, am I right or am I right? So I swap into Bloop, as my opponent goes for Poison Jab. So nice, like, safe play, I'd say. Nice, quote-unquote, prediction. But right here, he is going to click Protect. Scout out what I'm going to do, because he knows I'm Choice Scarf. And he can make the play accordingly to what I click. So I'm gonna click Shadow Ball because I feel like that is the best play to do against his entire team. But I'm gonna make I'm gonna swap out into my Dodrio, expecting him to swap into his Incineroar, and I do get that play correctly. So that's kind of nice. So now she is forced to make another double, back into the Araquanid, which doesn't have the greatest of physical defense, as I go for a Brave Bird. I swoop in with my 3 hits and go, yeah, yeah. And that just drops just Jack. I'm sorry, Jack. I love you, baby. But, it's just how it is, man. Just gotta go fast. Whoa, chili dog is gotta go fast. So Twin Needle comes in here. I'm assuming that's a reference to, somebody else. It's another YouTuber that I usually get recommended when I watch Jack, but I haven't really checked him out yet. And I'm gonna withdraw, going to SteelType.jpg, because this could be Scarf Gardevoir, and if it is, it would have knocked out my Dodrio, and I kind of want to keep it for this game. So I'm gonna go into my Bronzong, and right here it's just like, do I want to click Toxic? Do I want to click Gyro Ball? Do I want to get my rocks up? My rock seems kind of like the least useful play right here, as Twin Needle is going to withdraw and go into Oculus, which is the Clay Doll. Now I expected to switch into Incineroar there, which is why I went for the Earthquake play, but I did not get that prediction right, as my opponent is going to fire off a Shadow Ball. That's not going to do too much to my Bronzong, and I'm going to click Toxic, so that's kind of nice. Now I'm sorry if this video has been like a bit laggy. I've noticed it, like at least from, you know, narrating it, but what do? I have a bit of an old computer, so I need to update the parts eventually sometime in the future. But I get the Toxic off, and I do withdraw back into Larry, because Larry can take a Shadow Ball or any sort of thing like that, and I do get that play right. I do take the Shadow Ball. Now I could pull a double into my Bronzong again and just play around Toxic, but I didn't. I mean, that would have been smart, but I don't see it necessary. Like, Larry has done what he needs to do. Sadly, you know, Mega Audino just isn't viable enough yet. I wanted to make a team around it, but it's mostly been fodder, and I think if I brought the offensive Audino set instead of the Wish Calm Mind one, well, Wish Calm Mind is the offensive variant too, but there's also the Calm Mind Surf, Fire Blast, Dazzling Gleam one, and I honestly think that if I brought that set, it would have been far more viable for the entirety of the team. But, what the frickin' do? So I'm gonna withdraw here, as Gardevoir comes back in, and I'm gonna switch into my Bronzong. And my opponent predicts as nicely as it was the play I made last time, and goes for the safe Shadow Ball, which does a buttload of damage to my Bronzong, unfortunately. But soon. We'll see something cool stuff soon. But right here, my opponent chooses to withdraw and go into Thick Wick. Which, I mean, ain't wrong. The Wick is kinda thick, not gonna lie. I'm gonna go for Gyro Ball here, but you know, this thing is slow as balls, so it actually doesn't die, which I found to be freaking hilarious. But, I mean, I honestly could have stayed in here and just tried to knock it out. But I do swap into Gotta Go Fast, and my opponent goes for Synthesis. Now this is okay. I mean, this is okay. I can just go for Brave Bird or Knock Off or anything and just try to knock this thing out. I do, in fact, make the Knock Off play because I thought it had like a barrier or something, and I just want to get rid of it. I get a crit, so maybe the Brave Bird would have killed. I'm not sure. But my opponent fires off the Ghost DMC, and I was like, wait, why would you do that? Boosted all of its stats. He uses Z Trick or Treat, ladies and gentlemen, which looks really freaking cool, but now my Dodrio is currently a normal flying ghost type, which is a pretty cool combination. Normal ghost is a typing we've been wanting to see for a long time, and here it is. So I go for a Brave Bird, and I knock out this Thick Wick real quick. Hashtag bars. Oh god, I've been having this cough for so long, I'm sorry guys. Twin Needle comes back out, traces my early bird, because the early bird gets the worm. What? As my opponent chooses to go for the Psychic, it is Scarf Gardevoir confirmed, but now I felt like I didn't need Dodrio anymore, which is why I sacked it off. And I'm going to swap into Bronzong, because Bronzong can safely switch into a Psychic. Now my opponent here is forced to switch out into Great, which is the Incineroar, and I'm going to go for Earthquake right here, and I'm going to do some good damage. Considering I'm an uninvested Bronzong, that is some good damage. I mean, yes, it's a super effective base 200 power move because of the super effective, but still, it's a Bronzong. Bronzong is rather weak, and it's uninvested, so I'm happy with that damage. Now, I do switch into Hitmonchamp because I can take Dark Move and, like, Fire Move, I guess. Like, this was my most, like, expendable Pokemon at the time. And it does go for the Darkest Lariat, which my Hitmonchamp just eats up like a champion, like his name entails. And now he has to withdraw again and go back into the God of War. So a bunch of doubles between God of War and Incineroar here at the end. As I'm just going to go for Drain Punch, felt really safe about it. It does do about 20% to God of War, which is pretty impressive, not going to lie. Oh, Monster should sponsor me there. So I'm drinking the one called the Doctor. Such a good one. Monster should definitely sponsor me. But I do get knocked out by Moonblast here by this Scarf God of War, which allows me to go into Bloop. Why I went into Bloop, I don't remember. Could have just done the same play as I did last time. But my opponent chooses to click the Moonblast, and I click Hydro Pump. I missed the Hydro Pump, which was like, oh, of course, why wouldn't I? And my opponent goes for another Moonblast, and I think with that Bloop falls as well. So I was like, oh, well, I just sacked off Jellicent for no reason. So now I'm going to go into Steel-type.jpg, and I think I click Earthquake again? I do believe I click Earthquake again because it's the best play. Or do I pull a double? I do pull the double. I made a good play. No, I do pull the double out into Flygon. Okay, now I remember the last end here. So I do go for Earth Power, which either way you look at it, it could be a good play or a bad play. Now the purpose why I say it could be a good play or bad play, I do knock out the Incineroar, and he gets a free switch into Gardevoir. Gardevoir has Trace, and Trace is Levitate. So, what this entails is I can't hit it, but I can't swap into Bronzong either, because I can't take 2 Shadow Balls. So what I have to do right here is just sack Flygon by clicking Earth Power twice. I just stayed in and click Earth Power again because I am Specs, and my opponent is going to knock me out with the Shadow Ball. So that happens. And now I'm going to go into my Steel-type.jp, which is supposed to be Steel-type.jpg, but he's going to go for Shadow Ball, or she. I know I can live it based on the earlier Shadow Ball damage, and I'm going to drop a Gyro Ball, and because this Gardevoir is so damn fast, that is definitely going to knock this thing out. And with that, we take up a really close 1-0 victory against Nicolette and her really cool RU team. So if you guys have enjoyed today's Wi-Fi battle, be sure to leave a like, let me know in the comment section down below what you thought, subscribe if you are new to the channel, and I'm sorry if I don't get back to you guys on Twitter right now because they've removed a feature, but I do really appreciate all of you guys saying, or leaving a like and stuff like that. I'll try to get back to as many of you as possible, but we'll see what will happen. I'll definitely get back to you guys in the comments, so if you leave a comment, I'll respond to you guys as fast as possible. But with that, I'm gonna get out of here. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. With that being said, I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye!